Right, so apparently, just Pearly Things has a issue, or I guess just some criticism to give Candace Owens about her critiquing Taylor Swift. But the route that she's taking is kind of insinuating something really, really nasty about Candace Owens, and it just didn't sit well with me. So let's check this out. Don't forget to check out Just Pearly Things so you can get the full video uninterrupted by me. She probably even clipped it from a live stream so you can get full context by checking that out. Hey, Pearl, you better not strike me, son. You better not. I defended you when Abin preached nasty selves. Striked you, allegedly. So you better not force strike me. All right, let's check this out, bro.
So our last topic today, I actually wanted to pull a clip of Candace Owens critiquing Taylor Swift.
Oh, is that the music?
Why can't people see this? Now, why does this frustrate me? Because I talk about this all the time. I
covered this too, by the way, guys. If you haven't seen it, it should be on my, what is it, bxbeastboy extra channel. I covered this full so you could understand it. But I did say that I thought that Candace was being petty, but in a fun way, because I thought it was hilarious and I didn't mind. But I did say it was one of Candace more petty videos. It wasn't really nothing that was a big deal, but it was something that was funny. It was funny, right?
So facing a crisis where adults want to behave like children and children want to behave like adults. And people think this is cute. It's not. This is not how 34-year-old women behave. We don't come up with secret handshakes. We don't hip bump each other.
Yeah, see, I think she was being a little extra. I don't mind a little hip bump action. I'm know what I mean? Just watching. I don't want nobody bumping my damn hip. But I don't mind watching. Right? I don't judge. And also, I'm into BDSM, right? So there's a such thing as called littles. So with that being said, I don't mind handshakes, right? I don't even care if you dress type young. I don't care, right? If you're an adult, you can do whatever you feel. Who cares? I don't judge. And also, we don't kink shame in the Fang gang, right? So I do think that she was being petty, but whatever. It was in a funny way. I don't think that people should have took it that serious. You know what I mean?
It is childish. It is theatrical. It should never be seen. I have such an issue with this. It just makes me cringe every inch of my body. Every time I watch it, it makes me cringe.
Yo, who added the music? Was that Pearl? Pearl, you added the music? Come on, bro. Pearl going in.
My question is, what is it with Candace and fighting with blonde chicks? I was looking this up. It was her ex-best friend. She ambushed Tommy Lauren, Megyn Kelly now Taylor Swift.
What the hell is Pearl insinuating? I don't like that. That's fair. Pearl on a regular basis is being extremely hypocritical. Fam, how is that different from someone just grouping all women in a box, let alone someone saying someone hates a certain race, right? If someone was to say Pearl because she fired all of her employees that worked for her that happened to be a certain color, saying that she hated a certain race. What is it with Pearl and black people? That would be stupid, right? I would do a video if I did not. I 100% did a video defending Pearl against someone accusing her of being racist, right? Or prejudice. 100%. So when Pearl does it in a light way, I don't know if she's being ironic or if this is some kind of joke where she's trying to be smart. I just don't like it, right? I don't like the insinuations. What are you trying to insinuate, Pearl? Right? Because Candace calls out a lot of people. So for you to specifically only hyper-focus on a few people that happen to be blonde sounds crazy to me. That is not true at all. Right? Yeah, it was a petty video, but Pearl, have you seen Yovid? Bro, if I just scroll through your page for the last 2 to 3 days, it's going to be like 1,000. I think that's over exaggeration, but a lot of videos where you just over exaggerate. And I seen you kick a girl out, bro, because she asked for you to show her the same respect that you showed the other guest. And you told her she will not make fun of your guest and roast your guest. She had to get kicked out. Meanwhile, minutes before that, the other guest was violating her. And you just pumped it up so you could be able to have a clip saying, crazy feminist gets kicked out. I don't care if you do clickbait, but now when you're trying to force situations, come on, you can't even say nothing like what you're saying about Candace Owens. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan of Candace Owens. This is just not, it's not right. Right? It wouldn't be right if someone was to try to insinuate that you had some kind of prejudice against a certain skin color or a certain type of person, right? It's stupid. Unless you have more concrete evidence, right? For example, there's a creator by the name of Amazing Lucas. I have not spoken about him in a long time, right? But one of the reasons I cover him, right, is he has a habit of speaking about white people in a certain way that is disgusting, to where I don't even think it's an insinuation. I think he has a certain hate or disdain for a specific group, right? That's just my personal opinion. That is way different from because someone gave some commentary on some famous people. When you do the same thing, like what are you talking about, Pearl? Come on, can we just stop using the prejudice and race thing? It seems weird to me, right? But before I keep going in, let me play a little bit more. It stood out to me. It sounds weird, Pearl. It sounds really weird coming from you.
Tommy Lauren, Megyn Kelly now Taylor Swift is wrong for like checks notes. Hip bumping somebody? And I like Candace Owens. She's got a lot of good takes, but why does this woman start beef with every woman over nothing? What her let me get this straight. And there's a lot to criticize Taylor Swift about. If we want to talk about her ex-boyfriend.
Bro, this sounds Pearl. You gotta hear the irony. You gotta be joking. I think this is a troll. Is she trying to get attention from Candace? Don't they have like the same management or something of that nature? This is weird. Are you trying to get Candace to come on your show? Did Candace say that she wouldn't come on your show? Didn't she go on your friend's show recently?
Making basically hit piece albums on all of them. Fine. We want to talk about the victim
hit pieces. Bro, talking about someone isn't a hit piece, bro. Giving commentary is not a hit piece. That means every person you ever spoke about was a hit piece. That's not fair, Pearl. Come on, man. Come on, Pearl. I used to rock with you. I ain't digging this grifting ways that you on, man.
Mentality, culture, the leftism, fine. But her crime is, let me text notes. Does a handshake at a
Bro, you don't have to check notes. You have a earpiece with someone feeding you information constantly. It's literally in your ear. We can literally see it, bro. We could literally see it right in your ear. That's like me saying checks time. Ain't no watch on my hand. For one, I'm broke. Also, I don't believe in like the fancy smashy jewelry. It's kind of crazy. And also, phones have the time now. It's kind of unnecessary, right? If you can't find a time where you at, something's up, right? The other day, I got lost somewhere temporarily, and I tried to ask people for the time, and people was acting like they didn't want to tell me the time. I was like, okay, something's up. I need to get the heck up out of here. Wherever I'm at, I need to go the opposite way. If you can't even tell me the time, I might be in bizarro land. I need to get up out of Dodge. I need to get up out of Dodge, man.
Yeah. football game. Now look, maybe I'm just a big ball of fun. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with a handshake. All right. I don't think it's the end all be all. I don't even think it's worth covering. And the comments were actually kind of against her on this. Like, to be honest, most of the time the comments kind of back what Candace is saying, but she's saying the worst kind of person is someone who makes someone feel bad, dumb, or stupid for being excited about something, Taylor Swift. And I almost think we're too serious as a society. Like, it's okay to have fun, do a stupid handshake. Who cares? You know, do the Shake It Up song.
In turn, can you say that it's not that serious that Candace just gave an opinion? I can admit it was petty, but who cares? Yeah, acting like she did the worst, especially as she's only attacking blonde people. What does that mean? What is that? Come on, let's stop that. No victim stuff. She can talk about whoever she wants to talk about. It is what it is, bro. Move on.
VA Nana, excuse me, we need more of this in our lives. Yes, fun, laughter, love. You are never too old for that. Natasha, the way you talk about her is cringe. You have so many issues with Taylor Swift, yet you talk about her a lot. Find other content to talk about Candace. Yeah, I'm just like, what is it with? I saw her arguing with Megyn Kelly. Okay, and
they couldn't even spell her name right. Why would you want to listen to someone that couldn't even spell your name? Candace. You know what that sound like? That sound like that's a Taylor Swift fan. You know, it's like a troll tactic of fans of people to go to someone's channel and act like they're fans of that channel and say, yo, we're tired of this content, just to get people to stop talking about their favorite creator. That's a thing. But also, if you can't even spell her name right, why should she listen to anything you got to say? And Pearl, you cringe as hell, bro. Like, I don't know why. I'm not trying to make this an anti-Pearl video. It seems crazy.
Yeah, I'm just like, what is it with? I saw her arguing with Megyn Kelly, okay? And I saw her doing the same thing. Megyn Kelly was talking about how you shouldn't hire these like woke young people. And then Candace comes in and she's saying, oh, well, like she starts going after Megyn Kelly, someone she pretty much agrees with, because Megyn Kelly doesn't want to hire woke young people. And then she brings up an exception, which is kind of a female way to argue, where she says, what, Megyn Kelly? Well, I used to be a leftist. Now you're just as bad as the left. Like, Candace, clear.
Fam, a female. Yo, a female way to argue is crazy. Okay. I can understand what she's getting at. It just sounds crazy coming from Pearl. That it sounds wow, bro. That sounds great. Yo, could you imagine me sitting up here? It's such a man way to handle things. A man way to talk. Such a man way to argue. It sounds weird coming from Pearl. Oh, she grifting hard, bro. She's saying what men want to hear. I swear, bro. I can admit this. I can admit this. I can tell she's swindling. It's like, nah. You know what she do? She nice guy troping. Pearl doing the nice guy trope. You know when the guy tells you all the things like, I'm a gentleman. I'm gonna treat you right all the time and buy you roses and value you and always listen to every word you say. Drink your bath water. And then you sitting there like, well, that don't sound right. That sound a little too good to be true, like, and unnecessary actually. Sound a little too extra. And then you got Pearl just sitting here. It's all the woman's fault. They shouldn't vote. Right? This is me quoting Pearl. This is not my opinion. If everything is on a woman, they shouldn't vote. It's all their fault. Men shouldn't take no accountability for nothing. Even though that's like one of the main principles of being a man. Just learning how to take accountability. One thing I can say is like I'm someone who was like in the original red pill, I guess, movements with reading books and all that stuff without outside of social media and YouTube, right? And also experience and I guess being in men's help groups to gain knowledge and things of that nature, right? And I could tell you that some of the things that Pearl is trying to kick has some kind of solid foundation, and then she just grifting towards it, right? She's leaning more towards the black pill side of things and not the red pill side of things. The black pill side of things lacks accountability, is they blame females for every issue, right? The real red pill realizes females' nature and we learn how to move around it, right? Most females don't really think with logic first. So if we know that, how are we going to get mad if a woman's not using logic? And we know that's not her go-to. It's literally our jobs to help guide her to that route. That's what men forget. It's accountability. Yes, masculinity is definitely losing the war. Guess whose fault it is? Ours, for allowing these woke feminists to punk us out of being ourselves, bro. Let's take accountability. Stop listening to grifters like Pearl. Okay, and actually realize you might be the problem. You can't get a girlfriend. You can't, engage in certain activities with a woman. Maybe you need to take a shower. Never thought about that? Get a haircut, my G. Go talk to some chicks. Get rejected. Learn how to deal with the no and keep moving forward. The regular man lessons. Yo, you think I was speaking a whole nother language? It's crazy. It's crazy. But Pearl caters to the weaker side of men that don't want to learn how to actually become stronger so you don't deal with these issues, right? Because you got mommy Pearl that could just tell you it's all their fault and you don't have to do nothing. You don't got to work on yourself at all. What would Fresh and Fit say? Fresh and Fit would rip you apart. They would tell you to work on yourself. They would tell you stop chasing and putting the P on the pedestal, as one would say. I'm trying to make sure this video is monetized. It's probably not going to be though. But fam, that's why I think that Pearl's just straight grifting. Right? She telling men what they want to hear instead of what they need to hear. Accountability. Accountability. Fam, you think I haven't been in bad relationships or dealt with toxic females before? Guess what? For every breakup I've ever had, every relationship that I ever had that failed, guess whose fault it was? Mine. That's right. It was 100%. Every breakup. Yeah. Me. It was my fault. 100%. Because I was nowhere near the level of man that I am today. Right? That's the kind of stuff that you get from experience, from failures, from learning from mistakes, from becoming a better person, from working hard at bettering yourself. Accountability. Without being accountable, you don't know how to grow. You don't know what you need to work on. You're just going to sit there and cry all day. You're going to sit there and cry all day. Let me turn on Pearl so she could tell me that it's all these females' fault. Not how I can actually better myself. What sense does that make? You're not even using your brain, bro. You're not even, that's the problem. That's the exact problem. That's why you suffering out here. That's why you struggling. That's why you can't get none. That's why nobody likes you. That's why you a loser, bro. I'm not telling you that because I hate you. I'm telling you that because I care. Right? I care. It really makes me mad when I see the stuff that the youth, that young men have to go through today. It frustrates me. I truly mean that. right? But I would be lying if I didn't think this, because we have to take more accountability, right? We not teaching the youth. When I grew up, I had to really go out my way to learn, because men go by a competition mindset instead of actually teaching each other so we can all grow. We want you to fumble so we have a better chance at getting this woman, instead of us helping you, getting you out your comfort zone, teaching you things so we all could just be better and stronger men, so that the youth of tomorrow can be better and stronger men. And no, we want every other man to be weak so we can be the king, instead of actually earning that shit. What? Come on, man. You're not thinking. Not thinking. If you win the championship because other team people got injured, right? Are you really the best? Nah. So why are you claiming it? Straight crazy. I'm sick of it.
Clearly, Megyn Kelly is not talking about you, the exception. Most women go on to become more and more liberal. We cannot have conversations if we are always bringing up the exception. So I've just noticed, I'm like, what is it with this chick? And going after these like pretty blonde chicks. There's like Tommy Lauren was another one. Or that comedian, I can't remember.
Hope you're not insinuating that Candace is upset at how attractive you find these women, because I'll tell you, Candace got them beat, in my personal opinion. I don't think Taylor Swift got nothing on Candace. That's just facts. Tommy Lauren ain't got nothing on Candace. Come on, bro. But it's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
I don't remember her name, but I don't know. I disagree with this take. I think there's nothing wrong with doing a handshake at a football game. And I can't even believe I'm bringing this up on a show. Okay, guys, to close out the show, we are going to be reading the top comment from the last Pearl Daily episode. If you want your comment to be considered, leave it in the comment section below and make sure you are liking your favorite comment. So the top comment last time was from Orge and Slinky. We don't want...
I don't care about that. Shut up. But yeah, when it comes to Pearl, man, I think she reaching, right? I don't like her content. At one point I used to. Now, I'm not rolling with it. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't think she's in for the betterment of men. I think she's riding the algorithm, right? Of, oh, this is what was trending. Let me just pump the algorithm and feed into it. And now she's just doing whatever is monetizable and gets her money, right? I don't think she actually cares about bettering men at all, bro. At all. I do not believe it. And if she does, she's going to have to show me. And what's the reason why? Why do you want to better men? Why? I know why I do. Because I went through that process. Right? I was the uncomfortable, awkward, shy kid that had to go and like really dig for the information on how to become like the man that I am today, right? How to build myself, work on myself, become comfortable, right? Actually let my true self shine, which was the charismatic, funny, low tone person, right? But that's a process that a lot of men are afraid to actually go through and learn what they are horrible at so they can become better at it. And Pearl does nothing for these men, but just give them leeway to be lazy and not actually work on themselves. But that's just my personal opinion, right? I didn't even mean to go that hard. I don't care. I know Pearl fans are not going to like me. I don't care. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, fam. Got to keep it real. Just a heads up. If you want to watch me live stream, there's two different ways you can do that. You can follow me or subscribe on my live stream channel, bxbeastboy Live, which should be on my homepage. Hopefully you can find it, but if not, search bxbeastboy Live. And the second way is on my Twitch. Yep, I'm definitely on Twitch, man, and sometimes we go on there exclusively. Go ahead and follow me if you have a Twitch, man. You never know when I'm going to be on there. Nah, for real, I sometimes just randomly start live streaming. It's just crazy. But go up on there, man. Why not?